Hello, everybody. We are live. Yeah, we're just waiting on our co-host, Mr. Tony. Guys, we have an exciting show for you. And he just got up. Uh-oh, I see somebody coming in. Watch out.
All right.
Okay. It wasn't letting me let you in here for a second.
What's up?
Danny,
Yes, sir. What's up?
how are you?
I don't know if you guys heard, but we did have spams in here earlier today that we had to get rid of.
You had what?
Like, you know how like people come into channels and advertise their own channels? Mike Wheeler's already in the house, and I knew.
What's up,
Mike Wheeler.
Yeah, what's up, Mikey? I mean, Mike Wheeler. Yeah, Donnie was supposed to come in later on, maybe. But if he sees you on here, he'll definitely hop in here. For sure. Mr. Baxter Burrow is going to be coming on. I know that. He said
Awesome.
Yeah, but I tried. Oh, by the way, I did a $50 Disney Store gift card giveaway earlier live, and Mike Wheeler out there in the house, he won it.
Congratulations, Mike.
I'm actually waiting for him to get to me with all his information so I can send it out there to him. Yeah, but we are supposed to have Bax joining, and I think Lynn from Dope Dad's channel too. The Lynn something. The Lynn Project.
Jeff had on last night.
Yeah.
God, I need some better lighting. I need some horribly better lighting.
Yeah, well, last night we actually hit like 113 subscribers. Thank you to Trimmer.
Awesome.
Okay.
Danny, just have your wife hold a flashlight.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Just move it.
Right? Like, I literally have...
Is she in bed already?
Took the shade off of it, and it looks a lot better. So,
well, look at me. I mean, we just moved, so my studio is down. I'm even using a different laptop. I wasn't even sure if it would work. This thing is like my kid's laptop, so you know how that gets treated. Oh my God. Hey, get off. Exactly. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm actually using
slam.
Headset right
I know.
That's because I have the one that I'm on. Like, I need the webcam to work on this thing for the longest time. You know, why would I think of an update for the webcam? But yeah, you know, like 3 months later, I'm like, oh wait, click. Oh, it works now. Wonderful. Running off of this one,
Big Brother didn't update it for you?
Yeah, Bex is going to be setting up a raid probably.
It was a HP update, so I had to do it.
Matt from Jackson because Logan is
HP is horrible about updates
right now.
That's what I'm on right now.
Hey Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Like I said, the little light came on, and I was like, "Am I going to show up?" You know, Michael asked me last minute, and I'm like, "Well, let me see what I can do."
We just brought someone else in, brand new.
It beats on the phone.
Welcome,
you know?
Daryl. Subscribe to all these channels.
Terrell, what's going on? How are you?
Do you know him?
Now we just need Michael here to get a webcam. You know.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know.
I actually promised my viewers when they start donating, I will get the webcam.
Actually, the little blipping light, it's kind of trippy.
Yeah,
kind of keeps you focused on the screen.
I'll do it like that. Yeah. I can't do that.
I want to show everybody my beautiful face.
Santa Claus said.
Right? Like, hi. Why do you think?
Hello, here I am. Hey, how was your trip?
Who won?
It was awesome, dude. It was awesome.
Good. I'm glad. Running into any problems at all? Like with the pass and everything? No.
Nope. Not at all.
I've been hearing that, not that they're getting harder to get the pass, because of course that's as simple as walk in and you can tell them anything. I mean, because Disney doesn't want to offend anybody. But like people walking in the lines and, them being like, oh, well, then come to find out they walk away and the wait time is less than what they're giving them for return time. Now, I don't know how rampant that
No,
is.
we had no problems. We would actually go up for her and do it on her behalf of her. And they're like, oh, okay, not a problem. And just get whatever. Honestly, it didn't matter what return time they gave us. If you use it the right way, it's great. Because use that with a fast pass, use your fast pass, get another fast pass, and you're fine. Because with the other return, you can use it to the point that they gave you.
Yep, exactly.
So
now, did you run into any times where like weather caused an issue with your DAS pass? Now, here's something I found out. Our first day there, my son decided he wanted to ride Seven Dwarfs. Well, I had a torrential downpour and it closed down.
Guys, 1 second. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Mike said something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, maybe our buddy Mr. Jack Santa Claus Logan will join in. Bro, because Mr. Jack Santa Claus Logan actually just got back from D23 a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so I mean, he knows all the Disney updates because he was out at Disneyland. He actually went to the parks. I'm correct, right, Matt? Yeah, and Baxter's actually going to be hopping on soon. I think he should be, because last I know...
Isn't Baxter streaming right now?
No, he ended. He's on Facebook, though, doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully, Baxter is going to join in. He, last night, there was this kid in here, actually. It happened last night and today. There was this kid advertising his channel in my chat. So, I hit him today.
Pick you a couple good moderators and let them do their work.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what. And make sure you pick the right moderators too. Dev ran into that problem several times with people that just they didn't really want to do the work. I mean, people don't realize that moderators don't get to sit back and enjoy the streams.
Exactly.
Especially when they're doing live streams in the parks. And I'll tell you the people that I'll take my hats off to is everybody that moderates for Josh and Jenna with Resort TV 1. There's nights in that chat where you see them coming in, and those people aren't getting to enjoy what we get to sit back and enjoy.
Resort TV 1 has way too many people for me.
They do, moderating wise too.
No, not even moderator, just too many people in their streams for me to actually say anything. I'm like, all right, I don't like the slow chat. Oh, sorry.
See, I'm the same way, but Josh keeps up really well with the chat. He is. One day, if I am stressed out enough with that many viewers, I hope I can keep up the way that Josh does. They earn every penny they make.
Matt needs some help with the webcast. Do you guys know what that is, by the way? He means webcam. Matt, are you on a laptop?
I'll say if he's doing it for mobile, a lot of people have had problems with mobile doing StreamYards.
Yeah, I know, but he broadcasts all the time, and I think he's doing it on PC. I don't know. If so, he is gonna join in and talk. D23. Matt,
he needs the link. That's all.
Yeah, Matt, here, push this link when I get posted in. Mike, you can join too, buddy, if you would like to, Mike Wheeler. but sometimes if like random people join.
My phone is going crazy. All my YouTube friends from the area. Being that I just
Chill
posted
Steve,
that video.
I don't know if you guys saw that last night, but Chills TV was on with us. He is hilarious. You know how he switches like all the masks around?
What do you mean he was on with us last night?
Yeah, he was on last night.
No, he was on with Michael last night.
On me with me and Baxter and Cam was on last night.
Okay.
Oh, wait, nope. Terrell, please leave. Should I let him join in, or has he just joined in?
No, see, it's dangerous when you put the link to the thing in the chat there.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute that mic. Muted him, so. Yeah, but like, do I sound better than the other night, Danny? By the way.
Wait,
because what? Tonight I'm using like a better headset.
Yeah, you sound like you're closer to it. Yeah,
I am, because I have the mic as. Oops, that was too close. But I have the mic as close as it goes to me.
Now, are you in a big open room?
Nope, I'm in my bedroom.
Okay, because it sound you know, and I probably sound that way because literally I'm in a basement with an Xbox and a TV.
It sounds honestly, it sounds it.
But yeah, I was trying to do better, but I've got no mic, and this laptop is just the internal mic. I was hoping that the mic on here would pick up.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a headset for your Xbox?
No. No, because my kids get on there and do stuff that I regret later.
Who's in the house?
I was going to say, I have my Turtle Beaches for my Xbox I'm using right now.
Yeah, see, that's what I need, is something where I can use the mic as well.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, what's going on, brother?
Nothing.
Tonight.
Matt, how you doing?
Good.
Matt, so what did you hear from D23? Did you hear anything new? Because they've.
Are you talking about Parks?
Yeah.
Parks?
Yep.
It wasn't like it's like nothing to get excited about, but they did announce Mary Poppins coming to Epcot at
Right.
night.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, and then so Epcot, Epcot is like the Moana Maze thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna be over at the entrance.
1 second, Danny and Phantasmic, can you guys just type in chat real quick so Mike can pull up your channels and subscribe to you guys?
For some reason, I've got no way to type into the chat.
I don't have it.
Do you want me to throw the link?
Actually, Mike is able to get mine.
Yeah, I know, but Phantasmic, he's not able to get easy. Mike Wheeler, there's a link, buddy. Yeah, we were telling Mike that if you want to, man.
I'm not leaving here. I'm just doing this for a minute.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I figured Danny was actually using the Xbox mic because like that's what I'm using too. So, Phantasmic, were you able to pull that up?
No, for some reason I cannot type into the chat. I'm not sure why. I don't have a.
Mr. Baxter should be joining too. Soon. And one other person. This dude. Dominant. I'm not going to let this kid in. Yeah, I know. Mike, I only threw that in the chat. So, Mike, do you want me to throw his link in the chat so you can pull him up like that? Wait, your YouTube name is Phantasmic Chronicles, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 56 subscribers.
Yep. I'm the only Phantasmic Chronicles. You go to some of them, you find 20 people with the same name, but no one seemed to have picked mine yet.
Yeah. This is the link for his channel. Mike Wheeler.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Yep. Everybody, please go subscribe to him. He needs to get 1,000 so he can stream. Right? Or can you stream already?
I can stream like through StreamYards and stuff like that at home, but
Same here.
to live stream and stuff, I have to use Streamlabs, and Streamlabs is,
Okay.
as most people have found, it's not the most user-friendly platform.
I'm not a big fan of Streamlabs. That's why I use StreamYard. Matt,
Yeah, I gotta use.
you see
I
the
have to
show?
use it at my 1,000.
Okay.
I'm always over to 900 myself. $855.
Mhm. So nice.
I'm like talking to the invisible wall right now.
Yeah, because you can't even see me.
You're like Dr. Claw.
Mhm. Yeah, all I can see is someone right below me, and it's you.
Mhm. Yep.
I'm back.
Yeah, we'll be right back too. I'm just going to let the dog in.
I got the
Danny,
dog
I
next to
thought
me.
you were actually using an Xbox mic, and you actually are,
And she
right?
left. What?
Aren't you using an Xbox mic? Are you using an Xbox mic? Are you really?
Me? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
I'm using my Turtle Beaches.
Look at him.
Yeah, Danny, I got to get caught up on you guys' vlogs. I have not been able to make it into a live stream lately. I know.
Jess is in here again.
I know it, and it's one of those things. You get to the point you start subscribing to so many people, and it's
I
like,
know.
okay, this one's here and this one's here, and then you're like, you go to work and you come back and it's like, they posted 10 more. All these channels have posted 10 more streams since you went last.
Yeah.
And I try to support
that's
everybody in the live streams.
On Wednesdays, me and Miguel, the annual pass holder, we do our theme park fix. We basically talk about all the other theme parks. We try to stay and all that. And that's at 9 p.m. on Wednesdays. And then Saturday nights at midnight, Jess and I have our live stream. So
yeah, I actually was watching it last night while I was live.
Yeah. Danny, I got to get you up here next fall for Halloween weekends at Cedar Point. Put you on some real roller coasters.
Oh, we got some real ones here in Georgia. It's all right.
Cedar Point here in Ohio right now has a gold pass for $99.
Oh, yeah?
For a year.
Ooh.
Season pass. And if you're an Ohio resident, it's $19 up front and $8 a month. I mean, it's $60 a day to go.
That's like with
so
us.
if you buy that pass
for the Six Flags membership, I'm only paying $25 for the two of us, and that's including one meal plan a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Now, does Six Flags offer like a fast pass program?
They do, but our park.
Okay.
I think it's called Fast
Our
Lane.
park. We go every weekend, and we go on Sundays. And historically, Sundays is always a theme park's dead day, so we take advantage of it.
Yeah, because Cedar Point offers one called Fast Lane.
Yeah,
and it works like Fast Pass, but I mean, you go kind of like the way you do at Disneyland. You rush to that ride, and if the line's short enough, you ride it, you get a return time.
Right. What Six Flags has is actually they have a smartwatch, like an Apple Watch almost. And you can actually book your times right on your wrist, and it's called the Flash Pass. I mean, Fresh Gordon or whatever, the Flash, whatever. And you can actually do a ride multiple times, unlike other parks. It's usually like you book it and you usually can walk right on in. So, but it's not worth it for me. I mean, if it was at another park that's busier, but at ours, no.
Now, is your Six Flags pretty centrally located?
It's right in the middle of Atlanta. Yeah, it's right in Atlanta.
Okay, so you're really pulling Atlanta and the suburbs and maybe the outskirts of that.
Yeah.
It's like Cedar Point draws from 3 states plus
We,
all of Ohio.
Atlanta is. We're drawing from Tennessee, Alabama. You got Kentucky coming in. You have Florida coming up also. The Carolinas coming into it from all over. Basically, anything south of Maryland and out to right around St. Louis, because St. Louis has their own. So we get that whole crowd that we're basically covering. So my videos are basically, if you're anybody that comes here, my videos are of states for Six Flags Over Georgia.
Yeah, and you guys do some great stuff out there because a lot of people don't do the smaller theme parks. Not saying Six Flags is small. That's like saying Cedar Point is small. I mean, they're huge theme parks. But when you think of people doing Disney vlogs, every kid growing up knows who Mickey Mouse is.
Exactly.
They don't necessarily know what the Great American Scream Machine is.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And some of your videos definitely made my back hurt.
Yeah.
And that's like Cedar Point. It's the second oldest amusement park in the United States.
It is.
It started in the 1800s. And
it's such a fun park too, though.
Now, have you been there? You've been to Cedar Point?
I've been there when they had the Top Gun ride and, the Tomb Raider ride and stuff like that.
You're thinking of Kings Island.
Right, but I've been there during that time.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, that's been a couple marriages ago for me. Hey, third time's a charm, though. I got a good one this time around.
There you go.
Yeah, so you were probably there when they still had like log rides and stuff like that. The log water rides and see they've got one water ride left, and that's Snake River Falls.
When SeaWorld was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, you're giving away your age a little bit.
I'm gonna be 36 or so. In a month, actually, I'll be 36. Yesterday.
So Cedar Point's been gone for almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Close to it.
Yeah, me and my father used to do the whole circuit. And Mike, you got to come to Six Flags, man. You come on up, man. Stone Mountain's awesome. No. I'm talking Mike Wheeler. Mike Wheeler there. He's saying that all the times he's been to Georgia, he's never been to Six Flags. And he enjoys mountains camping. I'll tell you right now, Mike Wheeler, Six Flags is only about 20 to 30 minutes away from Stone Mountain. And I'm less than that. I'm 20 minutes away from Six Flags. You come to Stone Mountain, let me know.
Yeah, we don't. You know how you were saying that smartwatch for Six Flags?
Yeah.
You have it up there. Yep. We don't. We have a Six Flags over here where I am too, but we don't have it.
Which Six Flags do you buy?
New England.
That's a fun park too.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever come out here? You should go to this one. Yeah.
I've been to that one many times. Before I was in Georgia, I actually lived in New York, so we did England and Great Adventures.
Oh, Great Adventure! I can tell some stories about that place.
Oh, I can too. That used to be my home park.
I mean, I can't really remember many of the rides now. I probably lived as close to Great Adventure as you lived to where you're at.
Okay.
It was probably around 35 minutes.
So you were like right around the horse farm or whatever it is over there.
Oh no, I was actually I wasn't in the sticks.
You know what I'm talking about.
Jackson Township.
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah,
that park is in the middle of nowhere. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is in almost a cornfield. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But
exactly.
Yeah, I was like 5 minutes away from where they filmed.
So you like it?
The Jersey Shore.
Okay.
So I mean, so
Leia,
it's either
actually, when I was
these
living in New
people
York, we picked Leia up and we actually drove down towards Brick, New Jersey, to pick her.
Okay.
A busy Friday night during the summer, from New York down to the Jersey Shore and back home the same night. It was ridiculous.
Oh, going down the Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
Over across the Raritan Bridge, where potholes are the size of cars. Yep, I can tell you all about that. Yep. You can look down through and actually see the boats going under the bridge.
Yep. So much fun.
Yep. And people say, "How did you like living out in New Jersey?" I said, if you can't find a place to go, you can always see a car burning somewhere.
Because actually, when I was in New York, we lived in Yonkers, so we lived right on the Hudson. And if I looked out, because we were in a taller building, so if I was able to see into the Palisades.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go over 37 is what takes you into Seaside. I literally was like 4 blocks from 37. I drove 4 blocks out of a little area called Island Heights, and I come down to the light at 37. I made a right. I was 2 blocks away from the drawbridge.
Okay.
Went over to Seaside.
Yep.
So I mean, I was right in it. Yeah.
Seaside Heights.
Good times. And pizza. New York pizza is great, but it's hard to beat the pizza at Seaside.
I miss it. Only thing I have now is like Marco's and Little Caesars. I miss it.
Yeah,
right here too.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was saying we have Little Caesars out here too.
Yeah, it's not legit New York pizza. I miss ordering and walking in and say, "Hey, can I get a large pie?" "Hey, Rachel, what's going on?" And getting a legit like pie made in.
And a pie that can fit over the hood of your car.
Goofy. There's no such thing as New York pizza all over Atlanta. I'll tell you that right. They claim there is, but there's
Goofy,
not.
I will mail you $100 if you can show me a slice of pizza outside of New York and New Jersey.
If you can,
absolutely worth it.
Because I'm here in Atlanta too. If you can take me to a legit New York style pizzeria, we got this. And up there, there's
Goofy,
nothing.
what's up with the Browns losing to the Rams?
Oh no! What happened with the Patriots beating the Jets? Huh?
Goofy, did you watch the game?
Goofy, did you watch the Patriots game?
It's more like I'm really loving Matt. Damn.
I like it too.
Matt, where'd you get that
Miss
from?
Ohio Pizza. Dances with Goofy.
Okay.
Where did you get good pizza in Ohio? I know of 2 places, and none of them up
watch
above. I'll tell you what, Danny. I got one place I can take you. It's called Kosher House. That will set your hair on fire. I mean, it's literally in a house that's built in the 1800s. It's a 2-bedroom house they turned into a pizza shop. If you're not there when they open, you will wait 3 hours to get in. I mean, it's
Wow. Yeah, like that's awesome. When you gotta wait for 3 hours to get good pizza.
I mean, if you like garlic on pizza, this is the pizza for you.
Sure do.
It's literally vampires stay away for 3 weeks after you eat a slice.
That's great. I love it.
That's him in the corner below me. Look at him. You just hanging down there the whole time, not to say nothing?
It's just Matt and Jack Skellington hanging out down there.
I know. Yeah, he's hanging out right below me.
Me and Danny's going on a pizza rant here.
Now I want pizza.
I know, so do I. Eggplant and onion Sicilian pizza.
Oh, what is that he's showing us on?
That sounds
Oh,
good.
that's cool.
Oh,
Wow,
D'Antoni's
Matt.
in Tom's River.
that is
Matt.
awesome. That's awesome.
If my son was still awake, he would be having a fit because it wasn't in his room.
I mean, I got
look,
that one.
there's the answer right there. There's the answer right there. Goofy.
Hey, look, my wall's white like Goofy's glove.
No. Fantastic. Did you ever see what's his name? Donnie Mickey Sightings wall?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Did you see all the Mickey on it? Oh, Matt's showing us his whole collection. Hi, Bax. Bax, do you want to join in with us? I sent you a link on Facebook. I'm not going to post it anymore in chat, though. I don't want
That's a good idea, Mike.
a random person joining.
Exactly.
But Bax, do you want me? Bax checking in. Bax, you coming in? Because I'm watching the bottom corner for you. Don't want Baxter to come on. He's funny. Right?
Mhm.
You know, the collection I'd like to get in and take a look at is Steve from Steve's World. I'd love to go in that room one time and look through his collection. That room is, I could spend the day in there just going through that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. Matt's showing us everything.
Awesome.
Matt, are you giving us a house tour?
I have way too much Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Jess and I were like, all
Okay.
right, we need to move on to the Haunted Mansion.
He wants me to send it to him in chat, Danny. Do I send it? Post it in chat? The link?
It's up to you.
I'm going to
It's,
post it and
it's
then
your
I'm just going
it's your
to
stream.
delete. Yeah, I'm going to do it and then I'm going to delete it right away.
Okay.
Bax, tell me when you got it. Because I'm waiting to remove it. I need to keep an eye on the corner though too at the same time. Or if anybody joins, I'm just gonna decline them. Matt, I like your collection right there.
It's awesome.
I want that tree right there. Matt, are you selling that tree?
Oh, didn't you see my Christmas?
Oh no, wait till you see PTV's trees. Huh?
My Christmas tree is a legit Star Wars and Nightmare Before Christmas tree and Halloween all over it.
Okay, Goofy. Oh yeah, Corey Meets World actually is going into Skyliner tomorrow.
Who is?
Morning. Corey Meets World.
Mm-hmm. Passport to the Parks is going on, and then also tomorrow.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll be in the same car.
No, he's doing his at 11.
Oh yeah, because he probably wants to see fireworks from it. Rob.
Hey, guys, I got to step away for just a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time. We'll keep you posted if Bax stops in. I just got a Facebook.
Matt, did you just get those, or did you have those for a while? Because those are awesome.
Yeah, man. Did you just get those, buddy?
Those are so cool.
Wait, I'm gonna type in chat right now and say, Matt, we can't hear you. Matt, buddy, if you're here, we can't hear you. Yeah, see you next stream, Goofy. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Goofy.
Oh no, you're fine, Rachel. We're just having a fun night again, like the other night. We had some good. No, you should have actually after your stream last night, Danny. We were still live. You should have watched us because guess
Oh, yeah?
what? Yeah, we had Chills TV.
I needed to go to sleep last night, man. After being in the park all day, I needed to go pass out. I was,
You're tired.
yeah.
Yeah, so Chills TV was on here last night, right? And guess what he was doing? You know how he's? Did you ever watch him before, by the way?
Who?
Chills TV.
Chill? Oh, yeah.
You know how he has all those different masks?
Yeah. Was he
kept
wearing them?
Yeah, he was. He had the SpongeBob one on. He was a Cheeto. Yeah, he said he might actually pop in after he's done with his stream.
Hey, have a good night, Dances with Goofy.
Yeah, she'll be lit, I think. Rachel is heading out too.
Night,
Yeah,
Rachel.
Good night, Rachel.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, I don't know where Bax is though. Oh, by the way, Phantasmic has never met Bax. Bax, are you still in chat? No, yeah, he is still in the chat. So I think he's making an appearance. Danny.
What? Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, Mike?
Yeah, Mike Wheeler, you are so right. You guys broke. I don't know what to say to that. That was just nuts.
Matt. I don't think you can hear us, Danny. Can one of you guys try again?
I'm not sure either. Danny, when's the last time you've been to Atlantic City?
Of course,
When's the last time you've been there?
a while ago. Like the last time I was there, they were actually open.
Yeah, my stepdaughter lives down there.
Okay.
I went to see her and meet my granddaughter. And let me tell you,
Such a rundown
it's a
town,
shell
man.
of itself.
It's yeah. You ever been on the out like obviously you've been outside the. It's just it's not a good area.
In the 90s, when I used to live down there, I went, here's the casino strip, and here's where you don't want to be.
Exactly.
If you were out the front doors of the casino, it was bad. On the other side of the street, it was even worse.
It was like tumbleweeds.
But actually,
rolling down the road and everything. It was ridiculous.
I mean, it's been cleaned up quite a bit. I mean, it was really nice, but there were so many. Like, remember the Showboat Casino? I mean, that was a beautiful casino. I mean, everybody had the 1800s garb on, closed, nothing there. I wanted to go in and get some pictures. Excuse me, nothing there.
Yeah,
they had an arcade in there for hotel guests, and why guests would want to stay at a hotel that has no casino? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and I've donated a lot of money to that town.
Yeah, I have too.
Not willingly. They just said this is ours now.
I'm like, okay, how are you going to afford gas to get home?
That was back in the 90s. When you went to a hotel, it was when they started the key cards. So you had to put a deposit on the key card. I don't know how many times that key card paid for tolls on the parkway.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I didn't realize how much we had in common until we were talking tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't far from, you grew up. I mean, that's not where I grew up. I mean, my first wife, that's where she was from.
I grew up in the Bronx, up in the. But
you grew up near me.
But
hey,
growing up there, it's like once you're in the New York City area, you did like just 13, 14, you've done everything. So you just start expanding out and venturing out to, Jersey, Connecticut, and, so.
Yeah. Now, see, I got off the Amtrak there at the Bronx one time.
Mm-hmm.
I only did it once, though. I only did it once. You get a whole world's worth of experience in that one stop.
Once you get off at Fordham Road, it's like, where did I just gotta walk?
Well, see, I'm a Devils fan, so I've gotten off in Newark too to go to. I can't remember the name of the old arena there. I watched them in the Cup in '95. Was it Continental?
I think it was.
Okay, it was before the. It was before the Prudential.
Yeah, I think it was. I believe right there in the Meadowlands.
Yeah, you get off there. Yep, you get off there, and the cops are standing there. Says, nope, you don't go that way. You go that way. We're not following you. We're not helping you. Yep. And they say, go here, have a good time, watch the game. Don't go this way.
Exactly.
And they tell you flat out, don't go this way. They don't like to go that way.
Exactly.
So they're not coming for you.
No.
But, I had a great time when I lived out there. And people say that, New York and New Jersey, there's nothing to do. If you can't find something to do in that whole tri-state area between
the problem with
Jersey, New York.
I say that because I did everything. I say there's nothing to do there because everything to do is too expensive to do.
That's true.
So it's like, for me, yeah, there's nothing to do because I did it, or it's too expensive for me to do. Or, I was never into that whole club scene or anything like that. Other than that, if you move there when you're older, then yeah, there's a lot to do. But that's like they say, oh, never sleeps. Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
But
you're also too young. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, clubs and everything else like that, which only one club I've ever been to in New York City, which is closed now.
CBGB's?
Exactly.
There we go. I was going to ask you if you were too young for CBGB's.
I've played there.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You played there. So I know you and one other guy that's played at CBGB's. I only knew one guy until now.
Yeah. We played there.
So what did you play? You were a bass player,
bass
weren't
and
you?
drums.
Yep. Drums, I guess I should have figured too. But bass, you definitely have that bass build.
Mm-hmm. But it was fun. It was a fun experience to say that I was on the same stage where the Ramones got their start. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Did you ever play the Stone Pony?
Water fights that ended up on that stage, the amount of blood, sweat, and vomit on the stage, just in that presence, you're like, I'm the. I mean, granted, it was like amateur, like battle of the bands type of like night. Like open it up to anybody. We didn't care. Like it was towards their end of the run, so they just wanted the money from us. But still.
If Little Caesars can call themselves pizza, you can say you played at CBGB's.
Exactly. So.
But did you ever play the Stone Pony? I'm sure you've heard of the Stone Pony.
Wait.
Asbury Park?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there. I've been there.
Love that place.
I played there, but I've been there. The place in Bronx that used to be there, it was called Old Blackthorn. And man, those were some fun nights. for a rock bar, for a bar in the Bronx, and on the Westchester County border, that was a rock bar. Yeah, no. Imagine.
Yeah, watch Typo Negative play at Stone Pony in '95.
Oh,
and got surfed on stage with Peter Steele twice.
Awesome.
And the security guard remembered me the second time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't as nice the second time around. They were playing Black Number 1, and I had my arm around Peter Steele, and Peter Steele told me I was pretty cool. And then next thing I know, this great big guy had a hold of me, and he tossed me out over the security rail. You know, and I was like,
So
that's
you know
just something
you
you'll
made
never forget.
Yeah, but you know you made it into some kind of club when you get you
Oh,
only hear
yeah.
that stories, you know.
Actually, see, Bruce Springsteen owns it now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know when he bought it, but
I
every
thought
band
him
that
and
plays
Bon
there.
Jovi have bought it together. I thought.
So I don't know if John has any stake in it, but Springsteen I knew owned it, and he stopped in to see every show that was there. And you know, when you go into the Stone Pony, there's the chain link fence that separates the bar from the band. Well, I'm over there
Mm-hmm.
just trying to get away from the opening act because I'm 5'8" and I'm getting kicked around, and I'm like, I'm going over here to have a beer. Well, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, this guy sits down and orders an Anchorstein. And I look over, and I did a double take, and I was like, he goes, I know who I am. And I
He's
said,
like,
can I buy that for you? Yeah. He said, I said, can I buy that for you? And he goes, no, let me buy yours. And I go,
That's
that is awesome. You know, and my ex-father-in-law actually wired his studio in his home.
Oh, yeah?
He did that 2 years before I moved out there.
Okay.
Great guy. I mean, he sat there and talked to me for about 10 minutes, and he goes, hey, I only stop in, I see what's going on, and I'm out of here. He goes, you never want to know too much. And I'm like, that's
Exactly.
a true rock star right there.
That's like it combines this plus the whole theme park aspect. So we were in Hershey Park.
You went to Hershey Park? Or I've never been.
Yeah, I've been to Hershey Park
I've never
many
been there
times.
either.
But we're there, and the Warp Tour's actually in at the same. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, man, how can I get to the Warp Tour? How can I get in there? How can I get in there? I didn't know this was here. I need tickets, right? Long story short, it's out. All right, whatever. I suck it up, and I'm like, fine. Let me just go on some rides, you know, this and that, you know, and just have fun and whatever. And who's in front of me? The whole band from the Foo Fighters.
What?
So so you know what this is the only time I used and abused the system, okay?
Totally understandable too.
What do you do? You know what I mean? And I'm not that type of person, but so we had an ADA pass. It was me on a ride, and they're giving them issues about using, you know, the exit. They're like, but do you know who we are? I was like, yeah, I know who you are. You're the Foo Fighters. They go, see, this guy knows. I was like, well, what's the issue? They go, they won't let us on. Hey, we have to wait in line. I was like, they're with me. Because my father, Hershey Park gave us all a pass for some reason, an ADA pass for some reason. So each pass can get up to like 5 other people in. So between my father and me, we got the whole band onto the ride with. And then from there, they're like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm here on vacation and with my family. I was trying to get into the Warp Tour, and they're like, well, guess what? You're with us.
Wow.
I'm with you. They're like, yeah. I was like, well, how am I getting back to my hotel? They're like, don't worry, we'll get you back there. Okay. I turned to my father. I was like, guess what? I'm with them. Bye. Hung out with the Foo Fighters all day. Got to Warp Tour, hanged out with them at Warp Tour, met like Good Charlotte and everybody else, and it was great. And of course, the one time you're in a theme park without a camera.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of without a camera, not trying to change the subject on you, I went down when we went with my family here in July.
Mm-hmm.
All intent to live stream a couple times, do all sorts of vlogs. I got so caught up in the moment with my kids. And I mean, I don't go anywhere without my phone, let alone my gimbal, just in case. Even though I don't put much up, I record a ton. I didn't record 1 second while I was down there. And the time I did get it out, got my gimbal set up, I had a stream scheduled for the fireworks at MK, and I was going to do it back by Splash Mountain. I set everything up, Streamlabs. I had sat at home for a week, and Streamlabs is like doing calculus as a third grader to begin with. I got everything scheduled. I get it up. I get my Osmo set up, and I get over to the backside of Tom Sawyer Island at the opening on the bridge. I'm getting ready to film. I was just talking to Donna Jaworski, and I says, I'm getting ready to go live. I hit the button, and it crashed. And I'm like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. And I looked at I talked to my wife that evening, and I said, I said, you know what? I'm having way too much fun with my kids to worry about this, because, I want my YouTube channel. I want it to grow and everything, but not at the expense of that vacation.
Not the expense.
It just wouldn't have been worth it to me. And my son, who was about to be 12, he was like, when are we going to stream, Dad? When are we going to stream, Dad? Come on, let's stream. Come on, I want to be in the stream. And I'm like, buddy, in 20 years, when you take your kids, you're going to be like, I am so glad my dad didn't get the camera out.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. See, it's the opposite for me. I'm glad I took because, like I told you, I went with my sister, but she's up in New York, and she watches our stuff all the time. Like we do, she's there watching our stuff. So for her to actually see herself in our stuff now, in our videos, it's actually I made it my mission to get her in. Yeah,
it's got to bring a smile to her face every time she sees it.
Exactly.
And you said she's nonverbal too, correct?
Yeah. Well, she can be verbal, but she chooses not to be. But whatever.
Okay. But I mean, so you had.
If you go and watch our Hollywood Studios video that we just put up last week, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like when you see her face just like light up and runs, to the land because it's Buzz and Woody and all that, because that's her favorite right there. That's it. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out tonight before I go to bed. There's nothing more I love than seeing any of that stuff. And I'll tell you what, like, that live stream I did, talking about Joey and how he really is my hero, and I mean, a lot of people are my hero, but he's one of them.
Right.
And, to see the look on his face and everything, and especially, I don't know if you've seen the last one they did where they talked about what happened to him and
no, I haven't seen
his journey through life.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, you need to sit down and watch that. And I recommend anybody watches that one because he wasn't born that way.
This is for you real quick.
Yes.
Baxter just commented, happy to be a part of the family.
Oh, thank you, Jedi.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Put in the chat before he joined in. The question is, where's the Jedi Lulu mess? And then he just appears. I think he's going to be coming in. He should. I mean, I want him to.
But when you look at everything that
this is for you too.
Oh yes, you were, Mike. Thank you for being there for that too, because that was a really rough stream because I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just learning how to edit. I'm 45 years old, so some of this stuff is brand new to me. Period.
Oh, that's like with
my
me,
kids
man.
can go on.
I haven't, that we would be, 36 years old next month, and I'm like over here editing and all this other stuff, and I'm like, what am I doing? I just ventured, like, we've been doing this since March. And I'm like comfortable now with the editing where I'm like, all right, I can start adding effects here or do this transition. And then, am I doing this right? Like, everyone's like, oh my God, it's awesome. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Viewers here, Danny, for you.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that comment. Now, if you go to my channel and you happen to see, I did one called School Days. My daughter is a competition dancer, and she choreographed her own. I can't think of the name of the song. It's the main song from Moana, but she choreographed her own dance for it. And I was trying to get comfortable with my Osmo before we went, so I did that. A boy that's in karate with my son, and another boy that comes to my house every day to get dropped off and picked up from school. I did the video them, and I kind of broke it down and edited it to see how I could do. And I was happy with it. But as I go back and look, and friends are your best judge of what you do. Because my friend come over and he's like, it's a good video. He goes, you're very amateur. I'm like, well, I said, I'm not Quentin Tarantino here.
Exactly.
I can't exactly throw in Samuel L. Jackson and make a movie out of it. But I thought it was good.
As long as you think it's good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I wanted to kind of grab a little bit of audience outside of Disney, because Disney's not all I want to do. And I mean, like, I'm in here tonight, and people probably came in expecting nothing but Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. But that's not who I am. I'm a huge Disney fan.
Yeah. Not just like, we're huge Disney fans. We're granted, okay. That's not the fun that we have all the time. Like, all right, Six Flags. Yeah, we do Six Flags. Not just park people. We'll go to different places and stuff, and we went to a Monster Mini Golf. Things like that, and we show how to have fun on our channel, and that's what we feel is important. It's not just, oh, we're a theme park channel. We're like, all right, yeah, granted, we're that's who we are. We go to Comic Cons and things like that. Like, you keep covering me up, man, and I'm gonna try to get my face up there. And
new message from Baxter right here on screen.
Stick your head up a little higher, Danny. We got you.
It's like,
there you go.
Yeah.
Now back down.
Yeah, so you can see it. I can move you to the side. There. That's better. Okay. Yeah. Baxter, like, are you gonna hop on though, buddy? All I see is you just rising up.
I'm a tiny boy.
It's like, I'm like,
he's strong
it's like,
for a second.
Now I'm moving to pull-ups. I'm a big kid now.
Look, now it's blocking him again. Look, you can barely even see him. Yeah, I guess Baxter just got notice of being temporary banned from Facebook.
Grabbing dinner, so.
Yeah, that's not all.
Hey, I hear a child hollering for me, so I'm going to have to step out for a minute and see what they're hollering about.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm surprised your little one's not yelling for you, the dog. Is she yelling for you?
No.
Yeah.
She's good.
I hope Baxter joins in. Don't you? I know Sean said no tonight. He can't join in late.
Mike Wheeler, that is so true. She steals the thunder all the time. I can't take that dog anywhere.
Oh, no. Listen now.
Okay.
Danny put the spotlight on the screen since his puppy took his the other day. Oh, Baxter said something else now. Baxter, was that counted as copywriting though, buddy? Yeah, because he filmed the Rams game on Facebook Live, so that's probably copywriting. Are you looking for the message from him? I can put it above you again.
No, I'm not looking for the message.
Yeah, send me help chat.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? TBE.
No, Bax, we don't need help from the. I did that last night on my stream and just lost it. She thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I remember when you had to send help sign.
Yeah. Dude, she destroyed it because I used it. I was like, nope.
Oh no, it's not. No, I wonder if Tony has one. Oh, he's back. Tony, what was going on in there?
I have no idea. I got 2 sick kids, and they both just wanted attention. I think in the middle of the night.
You mean in the morning?
My parents always said they had a sick kid too, but it was 24/7. But that's a different story. Referring to me.
FN Flair. Don't stand tonight.
Now, I got one that I had to bring from his mom's house because he was having an episode tonight, so he's staying with me for school, and I got another that luckily tested negative for the flu. So.
Okay. Wow, that's early in the season too.
Yes, it is. He would have been the first one in our county. My wife's a nurse up at the hospital, so she's like, "Man, we haven't had any cases yet." She goes, "Watch, our family will be the one that brings it to town." And I go, "Where would he have got it? He doesn't even leave the house."
Right.
Does he go to school?
But just 2 days ago, he bolted his leg, and there's dozens of kids in that, and then kids all over the place. So,
yeah,
she goes, "I'm just going to take him up and have him swabbed," because it ran through our house rampant last year. I spent 2 days in the hospital last year over that and double pneumonia. Yeah, right after I had knee surgery last January, and 5 days post-op. I was running a fever of 104 for like 3 days straight. And my wife, being a nurse, kept going, "You need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital." And finally, I literally staggered down the steps like a drunk and says, "Take me to the hospital." She goes, "I've told you for 3 days." And I says, "Well, now I'm telling you, take me to the hospital." Spent 2 days in there with the flu and pneumonia.
Yeah.
So it hit us hard last year.
Kidney stones, and I'm like, all right, emergency room, let's go.
Yep. Get me on something that makes me smile.
Oh yeah, my mom had that too, but she
it's the worst.
There's only one way for it to come out, and it's not oral.
It's not, unfortunately.
Hey, but the Great American Scream Machine has got to do good for that.
Actually, it does do good. Trust me.
Say,
I went to the park just for that one day.
Those old wooden roller coasters. Before Cedar Point changed the Mean Street to Steel Vengeance, people had kidney stones. Hey, let's go ride to Mean Street. We'll have to go to the chiropractor the next day, but let's go.
Listen, I'll take the
chiropractor. Knock it out of you.
Exactly. So, that's fine with me. That's 100% fine with me. What's that? You had a Disney That Cozy there?
Oh, yeah. I got my Disney That Cozy.
Danny, when are you getting yours? I didn't even order mine yet.
They had to take him down. Wait, you heard they had to take him down, right?
I heard.
I can buy one from Shep or Zip. They live right next door to me, basically. Yeah,
they announced it, and I told my wife, I said, "You got $5, right?" She goes, well, we're buying a house. We're buying a house, but if you need to spend that $5, I says, well, good, because it'll be here in a couple of days.
I think
Yeah.
Corey Meets World actually sells them too. Mike, do you know if Corey sells them? Because you would know.
Corey sells his own merch, but I don't think he has any this and that stuff.
Oh, here we go, blocking me. There we go.
He got blocked by Steve's World and Pat Tippity do that on and stuff.
I mean, look, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I mean, personally, that whole Wednesday is not my cup of tea, but I still support what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to meet anybody while you were down there, Danny? Like anybody that you watch, or
because you know what happened was a hurricane. The hurricane came through before, right? But the hurricane never even did anything to Disney, so they shut the park for no reason. They were all freaking out. It rains that Tuesday night, and it rained from 12 o'clock in the morning, and that was it.
Really, that's all they got.
That's all we got.
Yeah,
I mean, windy. It was wind and everything, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. I actually met 2 YouTubers while I was down there, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we were down there,
Yeah, I did.
we weren't going to be there on a Friday, and I wanted to meet Josh and Jenna. Jenna streamed the Monday we were there, but that was during that there was a torrential downpour, and we flew at 5:30 in the morning and went to the parks, and I didn't sleep at all the night before because here in Ohio we were getting torrential downpours, and there were all sorts of roads that were closed. So it took me an hour ride to the it's an hour ride to the airport. It took us 3.5 hours to get there. Because I had to literally drive almost an hour out of my way and then an hour back just to get back to the main road. So, and then I hadn't slept for 2 days, and then about 3 o'clock we seen this storm coming in. I said, let's go back. And I said, take a nap, let the storm pass. Well, meanwhile, it cleared up, because Florida, it's the worst place to predict weather. Weathermen go there to die because they're not going to do that.
Exactly.
So I wake up at 7. They're streaming. I go out. We got adjoining rooms. I go into the other room and I try to wake my kids up. All 4 of them were out. And my son Matthew, he didn't want to meet characters. He wanted to meet Josh. He wanted to meet Josh Nelson. Josh Nelson, every Friday night that they stayed with me, he would sit there and watch it and beg to stay up until they were done. They're his favorite people, Josh and Jenna.
Okay.
And we missed out on that. Dev.
Have a good night, Mike.
Have a good night, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Dev, who I moderate for, and I consider a pretty good friend. He was on his cruise with Bianca, and then he got back, and he wasn't able. He was at Epcot the night we were at Hollywood Studios, so we kind of missed each other there. So it never worked out. Thursday, we were at Hollywood Studios, and all of a sudden it pops up. Corey's there. Got to meet Corey and Steph. They were amazing. Yeah, actually,
man, I'm so mad at Corey. But I was this close to meeting up with Corey. We left River Beach Resort.
TTG. I was in Hollywood Studios. No, I was in MK. They were in Hollywood Studios. And I went to Hollywood Studios. They left. But you guys know my Disney World Fix and Expedition, Greg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know Greg pretty well. I'm pretty good friends with Greg. And Aaron, I met him while I was down there with Donna.
Yeah, I met Greg too down there while I was in Magic Kingdom. He was so sick, like he said, you know what, I have to go home because I'm gonna, all over the place. So he wanted to do rides, but I said, no, I'm not coming near you. You're sick. I said you should probably go home and rest. And then he went to Epcot for Illuminations. And then the next day, I was actually in Hollywood Studios all alone. I said, you know what? I have a Star Tours Fast Pass. Why don't I go use it? So I canceled the Star Wars Tours Fast Pass, right? You know my Disney World fix, right?
Yeah, I know, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, I walked into the Star Tours building. I didn't even know. He was right behind me and he was on the same row as me in the ride, right next to me. It was so cool. I loved it. Like he said,
so
next
cool.
time we're gonna go to the park together.
Yeah,
Danny, did you get to meet
I was
Donna
leaving
while you were
Caribbean
down there?
Beach. I was, on Corey's stream that night, and this was the same night that Corey was actually in Hollywood Studios and Galaxy's Edge with Donna, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
you were telling me.
I'm leaving the resort. I'm on the bus. I'm like, Corey, I'm on the bus. I'm on. No chirp. I'm like, all right. So I get in there. I'm running. It was like, I'm like, because we see at this point, Smuggler's Run had like a 30-minute wait. So it just, let's go. We're going. So, and then I see they're in the cantina. I'm like, all right, Jess, they're in the cantina. And then I'm like, the line for the canteen. I'm like, there's no way in the heck I'm waiting for that. So I get online for Smuggler's Run. I turn their stream back on, and they're walking right past Smuggler's Run. I was like, I'm like, do I get off this line and go see them, or do I stay and miss? I'm like, no, we're staying.
Yeah, it's funny, you talk about meeting Corey, and my kids are old enough that me and my wife can split up and take separate kids.
Right.
Because I've got one son, Caden, who will not ride things like Tower of Terror. He'll ride everything else,
Okay.
Tower of Terror. So we're all going to ride Tower of Terror, and then we're going to meet up at Rock and Roller Coaster. Well, I know it's time for Corey to be on, so we get off Tower of Terror, and I bring up the stream. So I'm looking, and the stream's always delayed. And Corey's a fast walker, let me tell you, because I see him, and I'm like, I'm walking down Sunset, I'm going to find him. And all of a sudden, I'm like, there's my wife and my son Caden, and my son Caden comes up. He's so excited. He's jumping up and down. I was on Corey's stream. Corey talked to me. We talked. And I bring it up and I backed it up, and there he is talking to him. He runs up and he goes, hi, Corey. He goes, I'm Phantasmic Chronicles' son. And Corey turns around and says, oh, you're Phantasmic son? Because I'm always in the chat and I'm always talking. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden I turned around and I says, I know where they are. And I brought it up. I said, he's going to Tower of Terror. I know it, because, it's birthday weekend for them. And he talked about, right. So I turned it on, and sure enough, that's where he was. And I tell my sons, Brandon, Matthew, and my daughter, Caitlin, I said, come on, let's go. So we take off, run Disney style. We get up there and I hear him talking. And I walked up and I go, hi, Corey. And he turns around. I said, I'm Tony. My channel's Phantasmic Chronicles. I just met your son. He's the nicest kid, and talking and stuff. And Stephanie is great. These two have zero ego. I don't know if, you get a great feeling for people when you meet them, because you're like, these people seem great. And then you're like,
I don't like some of the other tubers that you'll come across. Like I came across a couple of them here in Dragon Con. I'll never say hi to some of them again.
I don't think I need to ask who.
I actually came across from Jenna from Resort TV One too in Disney Springs.
Jenna is, from everything I hear, awesome. Didn't get a chance to meet her.
Yeah, neither did I, because she was like busy talking to other people. Like I didn't want to interrupt her. So I just walked away. I told her I saw her, but she said I could have said hi. But next time, I'm going to go to the parks on a Friday, wherever they're streaming. I'm going to go there and hang out with all of them.
You see, Donna is a moderator for my Facebook page, which I do run a Facebook page for children with hidden disabilities. It's very simple. Disney parents with hidden disabilities children. And I just put in the page, said, Donna, we're at Epcot. Did you get a chance to meet Donna at all, Danny? Donna Jaworski?
I didn't meet anybody. Nobody down there. Because like I said, with the hurricane down there, I didn't want to bother anybody. I was there with family, and being there with my sister was more important than saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go meet this one." I was supposed to meet up with Mike Wheeler. He changed plans to go to dinner in Animal Kingdom that night, so it was more of a family trip, and than it was a meetup trip.
Oh, I absolutely understand. Donna texted me right back. She hit me on Messenger. She goes, "Hey, we just got to Epcot," because I told her where we want to be. She goes, "We were Tangerine, waiting out the rain in Morocco. We were just getting off of Soarin'." And I said, "Hey, we'll figure it out." And she goes, "Stay where you're at. We're working our way over." Her and Richard Arjons and her daughter Samantha all came over. They hung with us all evening. My daughter Caitlin and my wife and Donna, they went over and they rode Journey into Imagination, and then all us boys went over to try and hit Test Track, which every time we hit Test Track, it was raining. Every single time. It could have been noon, 112 degrees, and no clouds in the sky. As soon as we hit the queue, it was black as night and raining. Every time. Every time. Because see, when we went the first time, I had one boy, Matthew, that would ride everything. I could have put him on the space shuttle and he would have jumped in and went to the moon. But the other ones, I mean, it was like dragging lambs to slaughter to try to get them on these rides. And now this year, everybody rode everything. Oh, don't start that,
great.
Danny. Start that yawning now.
No, it's like 12 o'clock and everything. I'm like, I just finished editing my Six Flags video and I just premiered that.
They're just starting to stream on any other night.
Danny, we can start wrapping up here soon because
only Saturday night, man. Only Saturday night.
He parties all night with Jazz. Right, Danny?
Yeah, basically. That's what it is. Saturday nights are that for us on our channel. It's nothing rhyme or reason. It's just and me hanging out and doing whatever we do and bringing it to you guys. If you guys want to watch us goofing around, that's up to you. I
was watching last night while I was live.
Oh, I know you were.
Oh no, I was actually in Dole with Cat today. So was he. So was Tony. Me and Tony were both moderators for Dog Dad now. I just got my yesterday. And we reached 117 subscribers last night, I think. No, 130.
Saturday, like I was saying, the Saturday nights, that's why we call it the Saturday Night Hangout. It's.
I was saying, I have never made it to an end of one of your streams. I'm like out. Last night you guys started. I just entered the chat. I just entered your chat before you started. I hadn't even posted anything. I was laying in bed. Next thing I know, the roosters are crowing, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me? Phone's still up.
I know you're a This and That fan, but Miguel was unfortunately the only day he was free is on Wednesday nights, and you like theme park. This week on Wednesday, we're actually talking about Carowinds, which is a Cedar Fair park. Yeah. So we're talking Carowinds, and we actually have you ever seen the Crazy Pop?
No.
He will be on our show on Wednesday. He covers Carowinds a lot. He comes to Georgia a lot, to Six Flags Over Georgia. He's in a lot of streams, in and out, and he's a great guy. But every Wednesday at 9, I know it's This and That competition, but it's really not, because we're not talking Disney parks and theme parks only, but we talk rides, we talk entertainment, food. We go into it all with the park. So, and we're trying to that covers each park that we talk about in each week. So,
like what parks? Because I don't watch just
any and every. Six Flags Over Georgia, the first one. When he did Six Flags Great Adventure last week on Miguel's channel. This week back on my channel, we're doing Carowinds, and then there. Basically after the show each week, Miguel and I decide what the next park's going to be. Oh, I do know what the next one after that's going to be. It's actually Playland up in New York, which is a smaller amusement park. But it's
What
gonna
is
be
the
on
park
October.
again?
None.
The one that we're covering on the second.
What's the name of? Yeah,
It's called Rye Playland.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, neither am I.
It's a smaller
heard.
park in Westchester County, in New York, right off of I-95 on the border of Connecticut. And
Do you think
Oh, okay.
ever do Six Flags New England? Because if he would let me come on, I will come on and talk about that because I know a lot about it. Information about that. What's up to you and him to decide? Yeah. So I don't know who I'm gonna get it from though because
I mean,
We're going to get you a great big studio camera.
yeah.
Set up with lighting, makeup, the whole 9 yards.
Do you think I need makeup?
production team,
I'm-
everything,
Well,
on boards.
Yeah,
No, never mind. Send that to me. I need
We're
all
gonna-
that.
I'll say we're going to get you some beautiful women around with palms fanning you to keep you cool under all the lights. You're ready to go.
Oh,
What kind should I get? Because I have a MSI. That's the problem. Should I get
What
like
was
a
that?
cheap webcam? What kind of webcam should I get? Like, should I get MSI? I mean, I have MSI, and like
It
I
doesn't-
do have that, so I can get
what
a
type you
discount.
get? I mean, you can get a Logitech. You can get whatever.
I say
you
Logitech
know,
makes
cheap. Yeah,
Can I-
go to
should I-
Walmart and
This one, Microsoft Corporation.
Logitech makes
Cinema,
$15 webcam.
times 720.
exactly.
Clips right on top of your
Yeah,
right on top of your laptop.
right now. See if I can afford it. They'll only have $20 right now.
You can get some of these cheap $5 LED fluorescents at your local farm and fleet store.
Mhm.
Or you just do what I do, and you take the lamp
fade
and you
off.
just do that.
Well, you're burning old-fashioned incandescent bulbs and everything, aren't you?
That's an
Yeah, I'm
LED.
looking at
Oh, well, that's an awful bright LED.
That's an LED.
Lifecam HD 1000, so I might just get this one. $32.99 made by Microsoft.
Danny, the painting behind you of Nightmare Before Christmas, where did you get that at?
That one.
Yeah, that's the first time I've watched you guys. I don't know how many times, and I've never noticed it till just now.
Yeah, I think we have to wrap it up here because
That's there. And then that is Gene Tierney, which Jess actually like collects a lot of those type of old vintage stuff. Like,
Oh, I knew
so
who
you
that
know, if
was.
it's a dancer, and which honestly, that's an old RC Cola Ed.
Really, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, doesn't not
I love
even
the old
RC. It's,
pinup stuff.
yeah, that actually says Royal Crown Cola. So you know that just
Did
shows how
anybody
old-
like it when it was called Royal Crown either?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's like the tab of non-diet sodas.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
like-
come on.
it's like Pepsi or Coke with cane sugar. Like, no.
Well, RC Cola will go good with mayonnaise sandwiches. Not that there's anything wrong with a good mayonnaise sandwich, but RC
I was
Cola
going to
should
say,
always be
listen,
mentioned.
I grew up in.
I did. Hey, I grew up on mayonnaise sandwiches, but you know what? That doesn't
Mayonnaise.
make me high class.
And tomato. Okay.
Now, see, that's a step up right there. At least you're adding some fresh, healthy food in there with it, not just straight eggs and oil.
Exactly. Or if you're going to do the mayonnaise sandwich on its own, you had to toast the bread and then, put it that way.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you had to toast the bread just to make it not taste so stale.
Exactly. Oh,
Hey, I got a question. do you think there's any type of niche for someone with that? Do you think there's a crossover element between, what's the way I want to put it? Because I mean, let's face it, we live in a world where everything is instant gratification. Mm-hmm. So like you do all amusement park stuff. Would you ever try to venture out into say,
I don't do
you guys have done stuff in your kitchen. Exactly. Well, I mean, what I've watched of you, I mean, you guys have done stuff in the kitchen, but you guys also kind of, I don't know if it's the right term, but you kind of live vicariously through YouTube. Like you live your life kind of through YouTube in a way, which is not what I do with my family. Like that night I did my stream, my kids kind of came into it, but I didn't know how I felt about that after. I didn't know if I was going to take it down or not. So do you think there's that crossover where you can go from doing like the niche area of like Disney or this and that, where you at Six Flags, and then cross over into showing something else and build off of it? Or do you think you lose people from it? Does that make sense how I'm asking?
Like if you can do it. We do. We don't just do Six. Like, yeah, a lot of our stuff has been some Six Flags because it's the summertime. They're open. It's something to do on the weekend. Job that sucks right now. So I pay the one price per month, and I'm able to go to Six Flags and get lunch and dinner there, and it supports my it.
Wait.
All right. Yeah.
What?
Like we've been to the Lunchbox Museum here in Georgia. We went to we did MomoCon, which is the big Comic-Con that's here in May, things like that. What are you doing, Michael? So yes, you definitely can do more than one thing on your channel. Somebody put it to me best today was, your channel is like a TV channel. Think of it that way, okay? When you just say you're watching, like, all right, look, go to Fox, right? Fox just doesn't have one type of show. They have a news show. When you go on there, they got a cooking show, they got dancing shows, they got all these different shows that you can watch. So your channel, if you have something that somebody's going to want to watch,
yeah, because like us as YouTubers, you guys are becoming established, and you got other people that are very well dug in. Like Michael here, he's trying to build on something. He generously brought us in, and I mean, we've kind of taken over your show tonight, Michael, and I'm really sorry about that. But,
yeah, I apologize, dude.
You get me going, and I'm done. Hey, I could talk all night long. You get me something. You get good people, and I enjoy talking to people about what they love and
that's
what
my
I
thing.
love.
I'm a people person too. It's what I do.
So, Michael, if you need to wrap this up, we'll get your plugs out there, get our plugs out, and we'll get you out of here.
I think he's still trying to get Baxter in here, so I think we're.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah.
Nothing trying. We only gained one viewer so far, and it's only me.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to head out, guys.
What I was saying is, I'm not afraid to go out of what I do. If I find something that I like or that I want on my channel that looks fun, like my thing is, we